Make today iconic. What's up, guys? It's Upcome Sports, back with another rebuild here on my channel. In this one, we're doing something a little bit different. As you guys know, Kawhi Leonard and DeMar DeRozan have been traded for each other, so I'm going to do a rebuild around those two teams. I'm going to control both of them and do a fantasy rebuild, and the goal is to make them meet up in the finals at least once. I'm going to try to go for a three-peat, but who knows? I'm not that skilled, but let's see if we can do it. So here are the rosters. I'm going to show you guys both teams. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard, 95 overall on the Toronto Raptors. 1 year left on his deal. Valanciunas, Lowry, Siakam, Anunoby, CJ Miles, Jeff Green. You guys know all these guys. But let's check out the Spurs. Here's LaMarcus Aldridge. DeMar DeRozan, 89 overall. Pau Gasol, Rudy Gay, Bellinelli, Patty Mills, DeJounte Murray, Bertans, Bram Forbes, Lonnie Walker. So for the first season, I'm not going to do any trades, so I'm just going to see pretty much a simulation of what 2K thinks is going to happen for these two teams. In real life, I'm just going to adjust the rotation. Here you guys see the rotations. Murray's going to start at point guard for the Spurs, and let's see what happens. So Russell Westbrook wins MVP for the Thunder. Luka Doncic Rookie of the Year, Tyreke Evans Sixth Man, Chris Dunn Most Improved, and Mike D'Antoni Coach of the Year. Kawhi Leonard on the All-NBA First Team, averaging 24 points, 5 rebounds, and about 5 assists. Let's see if anyone else made it on a team. Kawhi Leonard obviously on the All-Defensive First Team, but check out the standings. Raptors actually were the 1 seed, winning 60 games. I did not expect that. I thought either the Celtics or the Sixers would be the 1 seed, but Spurs barely making it into the playoffs. 8th seed for them, winning 39 games, so way better season for the Raptors. Here are the player stats. Kawhi Leonard with a pretty big season. Yeah, just an all-around good effort from them. DeMar DeRozan, 20 points per game, not too bad. Aldridge doing a good job out there. So here in the first round, the Spurs are actually down 3-1 to the Rockets, and they're going to lose in 5 games to the Rockets, which I expected. I mean, they're playing the 1 seed, so they still got James Harden, Chris Paul, Clint Capella, but Raptors and the Magic, and they get eliminated in the first round in 7 games by the Magic. I don't know how. The Magic is actually not even good at all. They didn't add anyone, just Aaron Gordon, Jonathan Isaac, all them boys. They don't even have a real point guard, so that's a disappointment from the Raptors. So Patty Mills is making a lot of money, and I really want to clear up his cap space. So we're going to get 2 first-round picks here from the Nuggets. And here, I want to give some cap space to the Warriors so they don't get the chance to bring back everyone. So Bertans, $7 million contract. And the Spurs have the Raptors first-round pick, so I'm going to try to trade up for pick 10 from the Pistons. And let's see what it's going to take. I'm going to throw them a second, maybe a first. This first-round pick should do it. And I tried to look for a good trade for Serge Ibaka, but no one really wants him, so we're just going to get some first-round picks, maybe use them in a future trade. And with the 10th pick in the 2019 NBA Draft, we are going to pick up Cameron Reddish for the San Antonio Spurs. So the Spurs actually have a bit of money in free agency. The Raptors don't really have money at all, but we're going to go after Kyrie Irving. We'll throw DeMarcus Cousins a deal because the Warriors probably won't have enough money to bring him back. So we'll also throw Klay Thompson a deal. Same thing with him. And we'll see what happens. So for the Raptors, I just went on Trade Finder for Valanciunas and threw in some first-round picks. And I really like this trade with Portland to get CJ McCollum and Jusuf Nurkic back. We'd be getting a center who pretty much averages the same thing as Valanciunas. And we're pretty much going to do the same thing with Kyle Lowry here. getting Gobert and Reggie Jackson, who's a very good point guard. I think this is a lot of value for Kyle Lowry. And for the Spurs, we need some depth. We don't really have a backup point guard, so Aldridge is getting old. He's not really going to contribute as much. We're getting back Jabari Parker and Chris Dunn from the Bulls, which I really like, so we're going to do this trade. So for the second season, this is what the teams are looking like. Rudy Gobert, Kawhi Leonard, CJ McCollum, Nurkic, Reggie Jackson, OG Anunoby, and a bunch of bench pieces. For the Spurs, DeMar DeRozan, Cousins, Jabari Parker, Chris Dunn, DeJounte Murray, Cameron Reddish. A lot of good bench pieces as well. Here's the rotations. I'm thinking that the Raptors should be the 1 seed again. I mean, we obviously got better, and the Spurs should be better than the 8th seed as well. Hopefully they meet in the finals, but we'll see. So Giannis wins MVP for the Milwaukee Bucks. Zion, Rookie of the Year. Tatum, 6th man. Aaron Holiday, Most Improved. And Billy Donovan, Coach of the Year. Kawhi Leonard again on the All-NBA first team. Let's see if someone else made a All-NBA team. Looks like they did not. Kawhi also on the defensive team, which makes sense. Raptors, 2nd seed to the Milwaukee Bucks. 56-26, so pretty good record. This team's really deep. So the Spurs were actually the 1 seed. 60 games. That was really surprising. I thought the Raptors were way better of a team, but let's check out the player stats. Kawhi Leonard, pretty good season. CJ McCollum, nice season. Gobert with the defense. Cousins led the Spurs in scoring behind DeMar DeRozan. And yeah. So here in this first round, let's see what happens. Spurs are playing the Blazers, and the Raptors are playing the Hawks. Very manageable series for both teams. 2-1 right now with the Spurs. They're up. Raptors are about to close it out. They do win in 5 games, so Raptors going on to the second round. Let's see if the Spurs can follow it up. Close series, and they do get to the second round as well. CJ McCollum with 19 points in the closeout game. The Hawks got Carmelo Anthony somehow, but Raptors, Sixers in the second round, and the Spurs are going to be playing the Lakers, so pretty tough series for both teams. Playing LeBron and playing Embiid and Ben Simmons. So it's going good right now. Raptors about to close it out, and they do go on to the conference finals. LaMarcus Aldridge was actually on this Sixers team. So Kawhi Leonard with a big game, 31 points. Let's see if the Spurs can take out the Lakers. They do win this game. Brandon Ingram for the Lakers had a big game. DeJounte Murray, 17 points with the offense. Not really good at offense, but... And they are going to go to the conference finals as well. So everything's going pretty good. Playing the Bucks. And we're playing the Thunder. So let's see how this goes. Spurs are doing pretty good, but the Thunder have taken a lead on them. Raptors are in the finals. CJ McCollum with the big game. Kawhi Leonard also played a good game. Giannis, pretty good series, but it wasn't enough. Let's see if the Spurs can close out the Thunder. And they do. So we are going to complete this challenge. Spurs and Raptors in the finals in barely the second year. So it doesn't really matter who wins now. We've completed the challenge, but I'm going to say it's going to be the Raptors just because they have the better player. They have the best player in Kawhi Leonard. But Cameron Reddish, pretty good game from him. Spurs up 2-1 now. 25 points from Kawhi. DeRozan 21. And 2-2 the series. CJ McCollum dropping 34 points. Cousins with 23. And the Raptors go up 3-2. DeRozan only had 18. Let's see if they can close it out. And the Raptors are your NBA champions. Kawhi Leonard, Finals MVP. So for the third season, didn't really see any point in making moves. We were the 1 seed and the 2 seed, so don't really need to make moves here. Young guys are going to keep getting better, so pretty much the same teams. As for the actual trade, I think the Spurs won this trade for sure. Unless Kawhi resigns, then the Raptors obviously win the trade, but I don't think Kawhi is going to resign, so obviously the Spurs won this trade. Let's see what happens in the final season. And Karl Anthony Towns is going to win MVP for the T-Wolves. Charles Bassey, Rookie of the Year. Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year. Don't usually see that in 2K, but he did play very well. Kawhi Leonard also on the All-NBA first team. Let's see if anyone else made a team. Looks like they did not. So Kawhi's been the only one making All-NBA teams. Raptors were the 5th seed, only winning 49 games. I don't know how they kept getting worse each year. Spurs were the 5th seed also, so not too good. Not too good. I don't know what happened. Pretty much kept the same teams. Maybe the whole league got better, but let's see what happens in these playoffs. So the Spurs are playing the Rockets and the Cavs against the Raptors. I would imagine that the Raptors can beat the Cavs pretty easily. 2-2 series. We're up 3-2. And game 7. And we do win in 7 games against Cleveland. So we'll be moving on to the second round. Spurs, I don't know if they can manage to beat the Rockets, and they do not. So we already failed this challenge in the 3rd season, but we did get finals meeting. Let's see if we can get the Raptors into the finals. They're playing the Bucks, who they did beat last season in the conference finals. It's not looking too good right now. I mean, Giannis really proving that, hey, Kawhi, I'm the 2nd best player in the league. And Giannis is going to get the better of Kawhi in this series. So let's see who wins the finals. Bucks, Suns finals, and Suns take it all. So that's going to do it for this rebuild. Let me know what you guys thought of this team or these 2 teams. Let me know what you guys would have done differently. Let me know if you guys like these type of videos or you want to see more realistic rebuilds. Also comment any ideas you guys have, because 2K18 like getting a little bit repetitive, but I'll try to come up with new ideas here and there. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more videos.
Want the whole crew, shawty brave. When the money talks, what is there to say?